Hey y'all, my beautiful YouTube family. I'm connecting to my southern roots. But anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful week. How was it? I hope it was great for you guys. I hope your family and you are healthy and you're safe. My week was a little hectic, but I made it through. But I want to welcome you back to another edition of Beauty Therapy Sundays. Okay, everybody, let's get started. Oh, and by the way, many of you have asked if I did the makeup in the introductory photographs. Yes, those were jobs I worked on in the past. As many of you know, I've been a professional makeup artist for over 35 years. So yes, that is my work, and I thank you guys so much for your sweet, sweet comments. Really, really nice of you guys to say the things that you did. And also, ladies, I haven't forgotten about you. Yes, I will be getting back to doing makeup tips also in the future. As soon as Miss Rona is under control, I have models come in again, okay? So if you haven't had an opportunity to subscribe to my channel, please push that subscribe button at the bottom of this video and you'll be alerted to all the new videos coming up in the future. And remember, subscribing is completely free. And please like, share, and comment. And if you make a comment, I always respond to all the comments. And if you're enjoying this content, you guys, please share it with your family and your friends. And remember, subscribing again is absolutely free. So today we're going to talk about how to get rid of dark circles. Now, last week we talked about how to get rid of puffiness and those bags that are hanging around our eyes. So today we're going to talk about how to keep those dark circles at bay. And you know the main ingredient this week? The main ingredient is, yes, a white potato. There are a lot of lightening properties to using a white potato in your mask. So I'm going to teach you how to do that kind of mask today. And what are you going to need? You're going to need a half of a lemon is your first thing. You're going to need half a lemon. You're going to need a few pieces of white potato. You're going to need 2 tablespoons full of coconut oil. Now, I use the organic solid coconut oil, and all I do is just take the 2 tablespoons and put it in a glass and throw it in the microwave for about 10 seconds, and it liquefies. And then you're going to also need 1 tablespoonful of Manuka honey. Or if you don't have Manuka honey, you can always use raw honey or any other honey you may have in your cabinet. So how do we make this treatment? Take a look. Okay guys, this is really simple. We're going to take a few pieces of this potato, white potato. We're going to place it in our little blender here. Going to add I squeezed out a half of lemon, so we're going to add that to it. And then also, this is the solid coconut oil, so I liquefied that already. So I'm going to add that coconut oil to the solution here. And then I'm going to blend this down. I'm going to liquefy this all up, shake it up, and I'm going to blend this down. I'm going to check on it to see what we got here. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm going to liquefy it just a little bit more. I see a few more chunks in there. Good. Now I'm going to take this. I'm going to pour it back into our glass there. And there are a couple little chunks in there. You can take those out. If you find a few little chunks of potato in there, you can take those out. But before I do that, I'm going to add a tablespoonful of Manuka honey. If you don't have Manuka honey, you can actually use regular honey. And we're going to mix that together. Oh, that's looking good, you guys. That's looking really, really good. So we're going to continue to mix this together and kind of make a paste out of this. If you want to, you can also add a little bit of of tea, like green tea powder to it if you want. That's fine, but we're gonna mix that up. And once it's all sort of mixed up, and you can remove any chunks that you see, like if you chunk a potato, you can just move those, take those out. And I'm going to actually refrigerate this overnight now. I'm going to refrigerate it. It'll thicken up a little bit. And then what we're going to do is going to apply this underneath our eyes for about 30 minutes. You can use this actually every day until you receive, till you get the results that you want. But this is a great, great paste, great under eye treatment for dark circles. Okay, everybody, I've taken the solution out of the refrigerator, so I'm going to blend it up to make sure everything is blended really well. Just stir it up really well. I did wind up adding some green tea powder to this last night because I was just feeling a little, dull, so I wanted to do an extra pick-me-up, so I added that, but you do not have to add the green tea powder. That's just something that I did myself today. So, then remember our cotton rounds? We talked about these last week, these cotton rounds. Again, you're going to cut your cotton round in half with scissors. You're going to make these little half moons with your cotton rounds. So it looks like this, just like last week, it looks like this. And then we're going to take our cotton rounds and we're going to place them into the solution. Just saturate them really, really well in the treatment. And some people like to squeeze these out. I don't squeeze them out. I just like them to be heavily saturated with product. So once I have the product on, I'm going to take these rounds, the half moons, and I'm going to place them underneath my eyes. And it drips a little bit. That's okay. They're highly saturated with product. So I press them into my under eye tissue like that. And let me grab the other one on. It's dripping a little bit, but again, that's okay because they're highly saturated. And I'm going to place this one also underneath my eye like this and press it in. It feels really nice and cool because it was refrigerated, remember. Now I have melasma. I have melasma. So I take a little bit of the product and I like to just massage it into those areas where I have my little dark spots. And then also if you have darkness on your eyelid, you can take a little bit of the product and just kind of massage it into your eyelids too. But remember, do not get this into your eyes. So that's how we put that on. And just gonna relax for about 30 minutes. I like to meditate when I have my products on. So I'm gonna relax for 30 minutes. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take these off. I'm going to rinse my face with warm water. And then what I'm going to do, instead of using a moisturizer, rinse my face with warm water, pat my face dry. And then I'm going to use a little bit of coconut oil. I'm just going to massage that underneath the eye tissue instead of using a moisturizer because this is all natural, so I just want to keep it really natural. And also remember, before you start any treatment, you always wash your face first, okay? So I'm going to let these sit and then I'll be back with you. Okay, everybody, let me know if this tip was helpful to you this week. I hope it was. So let's get to our life lessons this week. I was talking to my friend Nicole. Nicole and I have been friends for over 30 years or more, and we're very, very close friends. She's like my sister. We talk about 3 or 4 times a week, and we always have these incredible, deep conversations. And Nicole is also an incredible life coach. So sometimes she's coaching me. She's been coaching me for years without saying officially she was coaching me. But anyway, we were talking about how it's never too late to go after your dreams. Especially today, people are constantly reinventing themselves because they have lost their jobs and they need to come up with some new idea to support themselves and their families. So it's never too late to go after those dreams that you've had in the past. Sometimes we will mirror ageism onto ourselves. We'll say, well, I'm too old to do that, or, that's for young people, and, no, that time is past. No, it's never too late to go after a dream that you want to go after. And sometimes people are fearful. They're fearful of, failure. And there's no such thing as failure. If you go after something and you go after a dream, and you learn something from the process of going after that dream, you have not failed. Let me tell you a story. I was 48 years old, and I was really interested in being a television beauty contributor. Now, you know, how many people really get into television at 48? So, of course, I had those things in my mind too. Well, you know, maybe, no, Marcus, you may be a little bit too old to be in front of a camera. So, and then I had, of course, a lot of naysayers who were saying, you know, I don't know if he should be doing this, but, you know, you never listen to naysayers. They're always going to have something negative to say, so don't listen to them. But I thought to myself, you know, all they can do is say no, you know, and go back home and play checkers with Moses at your house. You know, but that's basically they all could say, all they could say. But you know what? I thought, you know, I have nothing to lose. I have everything to gain. So I started pursuing this. I did a reel. I sent my reel out to some of the major stations in Chicago. And you know what? Within 6 months, I was a regular guest beauty contributor on the largest network in Chicago. And I was a beauty contributor, a guest beauty contributor for them for 8 years. So it's never too late to do those things that you want to do. It's very important to continue to grow and pursue and to be fearless in your life. That's so important. So go for those dreams, you guys. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of failure, and don't be afraid of success. So our quote today is from Richard Branson, and he basically says, if your dreams don't scare you, they are too small. So take that with you, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give me the thumbs up, you guys. And also, thank you so much for spending part of your Sunday with me. I so appreciate you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. And your comments and sending me all the well wishes. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate that. And be good to yourself, you guys, because if you can't be good to yourself, then how can somebody else be good to you? And as always, what do we say? Be kind to everybody that you meet. See you next week.